Let's get into this. 10 questions with Greg Bedard, brought to you by Game Day Men's Health. Do you know your testosterone levels? Low T may be the reason you're feeling off. At Game Day, you'll receive complimentary labs and a free consultation because every man should know his levels. Search Game Day Men's Health to find the location nearest you. 10 questions, 10 minutes. We got to be on time. Kevin, what are our options this week? You guys want Myles Garrett?
Yes.
Yes.
You think it's realistic?
No.
In harmony. Next.
Belichick. I would say Belichick.
Another epic round of Belichick's from Mad Dog this week in New Orleans. Yes? A longtime partner here at the Sports Hub. Excuse me. We were talking about Luka Doncic at the time. Yes. Next.
Shook me all night long. That's my go-to for sure.
Shook me all night long. Jimmy Sky, go ahead.
Last one.
Oh, my God. Could I give 2 farts, 2 Fs about your effing birthday? Stand by that. Hit it. You guys want Myles Garrett?
Yes.
Yes.
You think it's realistic?
No.
Greg, a record 126 million people tuned into the Super Bowl this year, a figure that includes all the streaming services. That beat last year's record of 123.4. Last year was an overtime classic. This year, a blowout. How do you explain the increase?
Chiefs going for history, Mahomes, and Taylor Swift.
Okay, Taylor Swift was there last year too, so but Taylor Swift's not new.
History was number 1, 3 in a row.
New metrics. I think the last 2 years are a reflection of how they measure this stuff now. Because there's no way that game the other night was worthy of being the most watched game ever.
Unless dynastic teams, like what the Chiefs were trying to accomplish here, bring people in. They're so polarizing. You tune in to watch history, or you tune in like I do to hate. There's no in between.
I mean, it's all on the Swift is, a draw, but she was a draw the year before. So,
Right.
why why the increase when typically blowouts, you sort of tune out.
Check
but
out.
Apparently not in this one. Next.
Belichick. I would say Belichick.
Okay, let's get to all this crap now, please. You have to have an answer. What was your favorite commercial?
So I have 2 real quick. The kid who beat cancer, knockout cancer. I thought that was really cool when he gets to ring the bell and he comes out, everybody's cheering for him. And also the Nike commercial with the female athletes. You can't win, so win. Jordan Childs, Caitlin Clark, Ionescu. It was really good.
That was actually a very good commercial. I like the Bud Light one with the air guns. When they put the Bud Light cans in the air guns and they're shooting them all over the neighborhood. I enjoyed that.
Ritz Crackers, a commercial made personally for me. Aubrey Plaza, a lounge for salty people who don't smile. It was an ode to surliness. The Ritz Crackers commercial.
I love Aubrey Plaza.
I don't know what that is.
It's a she, not a...
It's a she.
Who is Aubrey Plaza?
That's where they have the championship
She was
pep
on the
rally.
They're shooting the crackers off in this plaza? I don't know what you're
No,
talking about.
they just show up and everyone's pissed, like eating crackers. It's angry people and Ritz Crackers. It's 2 things I love.
It's right next to City Hall Plaza.
This is how checked out I am.
Oh, you would like her.
They shot Kennedy at Aubrey Plaza.
Next, hit it. A longtime partner here at the Sports Hub. Excuse me. What was the worst commercial?
Something called Circle. It was the guy from Pitch Perfect or what? I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
I don't even know what it is.
That's the water bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got one of those.
Oh, what a nerd.
I didn't like, there was, I don't even know what it was about. It had something to do with an alien. I'm like, what the hell is this? I don't even remember. It tells you it was a bad commercial.
I'm over the Dunn Kings thing. Like, it's a parade of people I can't stand. Multiple Afflecks, a Wahlberg, Belichick, and this look at me girlfriend. Like, enough. I've had it.
Next.
Shook me all night long. That's my go-to for sure.
Shook me all night long. What do you want to see in a halftime show? What is your ideal?
I just want a group or performer where I know like half the songs, I can hum along, understand what's going on. And you asked for the ideal. I mean, Taylor Swift needs to play a halftime show. I mean, it used to be.
She doesn't need it.
Oh, no, of course she doesn't need it.
It's beneath her. She's like the one artist on the planet. It's beneath
Did
her.
Michael Jackson ever do one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he
like
did
the first major one.
Very famous one, yeah.
I
He
want
grabbed his weenie.
Murray, you're going to have to help me here. Remember Bruno Mars did it one year with someone else?
Yeah, that was the Seahawks blowout.
Okay, do you remember who that was with?
I don't.
So, but like, give me more than one artist. Give me a couple of people and let one do half, the other do the other half. Like, give me some versatility.
Like, I like the Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. It was the LA
one.
Super Bowl.
That one was great.
Yeah, give me a couple of artists. Don't just give me one.
Hits that everyone knows. End of story. The point of a halftime show isn't to give the world some sort of puzzle to figure out. You get up, you sing your hits in 3 minutes or less, make people feel some fun, and shake that ass of yours. That's what people want in a halftime show. That's it. Sabrina Carpenter for next year. 1 million hits. Hot. Shake that ass.
Next. Oh, my God. Could I give 2 farts, 2 Fs about your effing birthday? Number 6. What to you is the most annoying part of Super Bowl Sunday? This can be as personal as you want it to be.
It's just waiting for the game. Like, I don't know. It's all day. 6:30 start. Like, can we get it a little earlier? I don't know. 4 o'clock, 4:30. I don't know. Something.
I would say 10 hours of pregame. Like, I'm okay with giving me the hour before the game. I can click it on, see injuries, get the last bit of analysis. I don't need it at 8 in the morning.
I'm with Greg. 6:35 kickoff. Make it at 5. Because it gets, especially with a blowout, you look around and you're like, you people are still here. It's like 10:30. Jesus. Like, you started at 5. We're done by like 9:30.
Mm-hmm.
You just hit the key word there. What's the worst part of Super Bowl Sunday? People.
Did you go to like a party?
No, but people, and this ties into the commercials and halftime. It's like we're gonna sit around and watch commercials and halftime and people and like around the TV talking about commercials and halftime, and then the casual fans asking me questions about who do you think?
What about the squares?
What do you
got any
think?
squares?
And what about people and Super Bowl? Keep me away, please. People and the whole Super Bowl party thing and the half fans and casual fans and women and kids and commercials and halftime and the squares. Oh, God, I can't take it.
Yeah, I almost won a square.
I can't do it.
I needed him to miss an extra point.
I think it's painful. Next. You guys want Myles Garrett?
Yes.
Yes.
You think it's realistic?
No.
Who was the biggest tool bag Super Bowl week, Greg?
Bill Belichick by a mile. Okay, first of all, he shows up at NFL honors, NFL honors. His girlfriend is dressed like she's going to some Vegas nightclub or something like that, and that's being generous. He also shows up wearing his NFL 100 all-time team jacket. All 8 of his Super Bowl rings. Like, we don't know who the hell you are. Like, you got to be like, just in case you forgot the year I've been gone, like, forget. Then he's in the Dunk Kings commercial with her again. Like, what the hell? Do you have a midlife crisis at 72? Like, we know who you are, Bill. Your face is a walking billboard for football greatness. Just let it lie. I mean, oh my God! When I saw him at the NFL honors, I almost lost it.
You should have seen him at Patty O'Brien's next.
Oh, but the league snubbed him, I mean, so he had to show up with the 8 rings. Tom Brady was to me. I thought Brady sucked in that game. I thought the whole Fox broadcast sucked, and I admit my perspective is a little biased because
You don't like him, yeah.
in the pregame they did this thing on not on Bourbon Street, but in New Orleans where everybody was walking down the street and Brady was out in front. So good. And I just thought he looked like such a tool.
DeAndre Hopkins, first Super Bowl, played like a stone-headed moron, had the audacity to sit in that uniform after the game and bitch about the refs. That was something. And then up and retired. What a tool bag.
What? Wait, that all happened?
Oh, yeah.
He complained about the refs and he retired?
He retired yesterday or like this morning, and then after was like, oh, you want to bitch about the refs now? in a Chiefs uniform. Loser.
Wow.
Next.
Belichick. I would say Belichick.
If Drake May becomes Jalen Hurts, is the caliber of quarterback that Jalen Hurts is, will that draft pick be considered a success for the Patriots, or does he need to be better?
Okay, I'm glad you said caliber of quarterback.
Right,
That's
so I'm
the
not
key
saying like
thing,
the style,
the accomplishments.
No, the style of play. I'm talking about the caliber of quarterback.
Needs to be better.
He needs to be better.
Third overall pick, a top pick, all those talents. He needs to be one of those guys that can raise all boats, that can elevate, a mediocre team. Jalen Hurts, I doubt that he can do that. I mean, we haven't seen him do that, but all we've seen him go to 2 Super Bowls, win 1 with an all-time great offensive line, a great running back, great weapons. Like, anybody could do that.
So, I mean, okay, that's a strong statement.
Well, okay, not anybody, but.
So just to, not that I care about the stats, but just to give you some frame of reference, Jalen Hurts is a starter, 46-20. He had 85 touchdowns, 39 interceptions, with a quarterback rating of 93.5. That's in the regular season. In the playoffs, he's 6-3, 10 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions, a quarterback rating of 95.4. Drake May needs to be better than that?
No, my answer is yes. That is good enough. Now, I want May to be the guy who can carry a team. I said this to you yesterday because he has a higher ceiling. I would take May. But if he does what Hurts has done, it's good enough.
That's a success. Especially if they build around him like they did in Philadelphia with Hurts, yeah, absolute success. He's been really good in the playoffs. In these 2 Super Bowls, he's been excellent.
If he becomes Jalen Hurts, you should thank your lucky stars because the alternative is much worse. Next,
a longtime partner here at the Sports Hub, excuse me.
Give me the reasons why the Eagles won the championship and stop when you get to Nick Sirianni.
Howie Roseman, Vic Fangio, Saquon Barkley, and Sirianni.
4th.
Yep.
I was, a little more vague. O-line, D-line, Roseman, Laurie, Barkley, Hurts, then maybe Sirianni. And I'm even putting A.J. Brown before him, so keep going.
Howie Roseman, Eagles front 7, Eagles O-line, Vic Fangio, Saquon Barkley, those 2 receivers in Dallas Goedert, Jalen Hurts, Nick Sirianni.
I'm with you. Somewhere between 5 and 10.
Yeah.
Wow.
Roseman.
Roseman's number 1.
I think I start with Roseman. And the owner for the investments that he's made on the field and off. Start with that. Then I'll give you Fangio. I think I'm giving you Kellen Moore even before I give you Nick. I don't know why. Maybe it's just disrespectful. I feel it with Jalen Hurts. I believe in him. I think he's legit. I still look at that coach and go, I don't know about you. And maybe that's unfair. But anyway, next.
Shook me all night long. That's my go-to for sure.
Shook me all night long. In 2 years, just by the dint of the calendar, is that the right word to use there?
Dint?
Sure.
Okay.
Got to Google it now.
Yeah, I know.
I got some dint in my belly button.
Did you do that? No, I didn't. Yes, by the dint.
Dint in my
Dint, an impression or hollow in a surface. I don't know if that sounds right, but you know what I mean.
Like in my bumper.
In 2 years, just by the function of the calendar, the Super Bowl will come on President's Day weekend, meaning Monday will be a holiday for most after the Sunday game. Do you look forward to it being that way every year? When you go to 18 games, that's probably what it's going to be on President's Day weekend. If they don't go to 18 games, should they still have it that weekend because of the Monday holiday? Or should they play it on a Saturday? This whole question.
I have always been a proponent of the Super Bowl being on President's Day weekend. Hopefully it's part of 18 games, 2 bye weeks. Super Bowl should be that Sunday. Everybody should have off on Monday. This is what I've long believed.
So I think the NFL should be careful about this because the idea of having it on before workday, rather, a Monday workday,
and a school day.
Right. It makes it a premium television night.
They're going to lose viewership. If
they are.
If they go to a holiday weekend or make it a Saturday, they're going to lose people.
Yes, they are going to lose that. That's exactly right. People will go away on those weekends. Some will anyway. So I think they affect the TV rating if they do that.
Yeah, long weekend makes it less of a priority. And part of the tradition is going in the next day to work and bitching about the game, talking about the game. Same with school.
Thank you. The more I've thought about this, the more I don't want it. So you go to work a little hungover, grind it out. If it's your team, you go in and you celebrate. If your team loses, and
you
have
get
to
dumped on,
you
like
go
the whole,
whatever.
Yeah.
Like yes, like that's part of the deal. And that's just, if you're going to the game, it's kind of special. You have to take a work day, or you have to scramble back. And there's a story in there, there's an experience in there as well. Scrambling back to work or getting back or whatever. It's just what it is.
Yeah, I like it the way it is.
Me too. The more I think about it. All right, last one.
Belichick. I would say Belichick.
Obviously, a lot of Patriots fans are rejoicing this week and celebrating the defeat of the Chiefs. In your lifetime, Greg, Mazz, Murray, what is the team, any league, any sport, any game that you rooted most against?
To me, no question, the Jeter Yankees, especially when A-Rod got there. This is true. To this day, I still haven't seen the Yankees celebrate that World Series title when A-Rod was on the field. It's like it never happened in my mind. I still, to this day,
Can't bring yourself to look at it.
Nope.
I would say just in general terms, the Dodgers. I hate the Dodgers. I cannot stand the Los Angeles Dodgers. I root against them a little bit less now because I am sort of intoxicated by the amount of talent on that team. But the organization is one of the most arrogant, unlikable organizations ever, and the fan base is a bunch of phony frauds.
So for Murray, you could give me like a top 20 because I know it's not just one team.
Well, no, I mean, it's really the main thing. If you think this Chiefs thing's bad, nothing compared to peak Manning Colts. I was every bad Pats fan stereotype that you hate. And so when they lost in 05 to the Steelers at home, Vanderjagt missed that kick, I lose my mind. But nothing will top that 09 Super Bowl. Because the talk was getting close. Don't let Manning win this other one. He's getting close to Brady. He's going down to tie the game. Tracy Porter, pick 6. I trashed my apartment. It's the most I've ever cheered in a Super Bowl that didn't have anything to do with the Patriots. I love that game.
Good one. My rooting against interests are just down to one. And you know what that is.
Montreal.
The Montreal Canadiens. Any team, any game, any context. The only team that I still have that little that childish 13, the only team that I'm you with is that Montreal Canadiens team. It's it. I still have that thing. And if they, again, my life's goal is to die and have them never win another Stanley Cup. So that's it.
If you like that clip, check out more videos from Felger and Mazz here. For more Patriots analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. And for all the latest from the Sports Hub, download the app at 985thesportshub.com.